Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday, and I have my little Tink coffee cup here with me, and I'm just going to sit down and talk to you for a little bit. I think I'm going to call this just Tag Me Tuesday, and or Talk to Me Tuesday, something like that, because they're not always going to be tags, but I just think that there's some things for the next while that I want to share. And but today it's going to be a get to know me tag. So if you are a subscriber of mine, consider yourself tagged. I would love to know these answers from you, and I will do my best to answer them today. Number 1. What am I finding different on this journey that I'm on? And for me, what I'm finding that's different is that I'm hungry, that I'm actually hungry. And because my doctor had told me for years, and my son had told me for years, he, before he's doing what he is now, he was a personal trainer. And that I don't eat enough during the day, and then I eat too much at night, junk food, and I'm basically sabotaging myself again, just something else. But I'm finding that I'm hungry. Like in the morning, I'm actually hungry. So being hungry before 1 is an amazing thing for me. Number 2, are you having any reactions to the plan that you're on? And number 3 is, what diet are you following? So let's just swap those. I'm going to say number 2 is, what diet are you following? Me personally, right now, I am doing the ketogenic diet. And number 3 is, what reactions am I having? For me, every single day that I've been doing this, I've been dizzy and shaky. I get real shaky. And I'm a little confused about that because I'm not having any sugar, or very little, amounts of sugar in my day, which is so different than what I'm used to, because these cups of coffee had a huge spoonful of sugar in them, and I'm known to drink a pot or more of coffee every day. And I'm not doing that either. So I'm not really sure about the dizziness and the shakiness. If you all know reasons why and you're on keto, maybe you can tell me why I'm doing that. Number 4, what am I doing differently this time? For me, what I'm doing differently that's helping me along is I'm logging. I'm logging everything I eat, and I'm doing that via MyFitnessPal. And I'm actually eating 3 times a day. And a snack, usually, at least something. Usually, I don't, it's not much, but at least I'm doing it. Number 5, what do I do for a living? Myself, I think you've all figured this out. I work at a church. I work in the office. I do all the bookkeeping and the banking and the running for the church, anything that we need. For the church, I'm the shopper, I'm the bookkeeper, I'm the banker, I'm the everything that has to do with the day-to-day running of the church, and it's just me and the senior pastor on staff, and he's my cousin, and we've both been there for 11 years. Well, he's been there longer, but as senior pastor, I believe he took on that role 11 years ago, and I've been there right near 12 years myself in this capacity. I was I filled in for the girl prior for a while, and then took this job on. What life-changing event do you most recall in your life? Anyone who has known me for any length of time would say there should be a different answer here, because I had a huge life-altering event happen to me. But the one that I recall the most was I managed a local bank here. And I was in I was in 3 bank robberies, but this particular one, I was in a bank robbery. And I was the actual person robbed. And there's so much to this story. The gentleman tried to rob my little teller. That was a really new teller next to me. And ultimately, through circumstances that were crazy, he moved over and robbed me instead, which was really weird because I wasn't a teller. I just happened to open a can that day. Very fluke situation. I think it was like the first time that year I had done it. And thank God I did, because I think things would have went really, really bad. They were bad. Let me just say they were bad. But they would have been really bad had I not had money out. And my sister happened to be, my oldest sister, happened to be the only customer in the bank at the time. And, yeah, it was, I mean, there's so much to this story. And it actually leads into the event that everybody else in the world would think that I should think is the most memorable one. But, yeah, I was in a bank robbery, a pretty severe one. I was in 3 total, in the room with 3, but actually robbed by gunpoint, where he had hit my little teller over the head with a gun. Only once, thank God. But anyways, that's it. And how has, well, the next question is, okay, so this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th question is, what was the life-changing event? 7th question is, how has that affected you? Okay, so for me, how it affected me was for the first year of that happening, I was literally scared to death. Like, through therapy, many months of therapy, one of my retraining type things was, I had to work my confidence up to go sit in the mall in a public place and just sit there, where I had so much trouble with that, because when I saw someone that favored the robber, I went into panic mode. I just completely lost control. And so yeah, it was terrible. It was really ugly. So for the first year, it was just being in public. Ever since then, I've pretty much been a lot more of a recluse. It does not bother me at all to be alone. I like it. I like seclusion and protectedness, and being home or in my office. Yeah. And the last question, question number 8, is, what is your favorite thing to do? What is your favorite thing to do in life, whatever it is? I don't care what it is. What is your favorite thing to do? If we're talking currently right now, I am like really addicted to watching YouTube videos. But in life, my favorite thing to do is sing and play. I love it. I love the process of it. I love the learning of new songs, the harmonies, the whole process. I could do it every single day. I could do it for a living. I could do it for the rest of my life. I love it. So those are my little questions for today. That's the Get to Know Me tag by Gina Pearson. And I wrote it. I made it up myself. It's not like I went out and found the tag. It took a lot for me to share with you the life-changing event, because I am still emotional about it. I am so completely over it, finally, which could lead into so much more of a conversation. But yeah. It took a lot for me to share that, but I really wanted to. I think you all need to know that I am fun, and I am bubbly, and I'm funny generally. I like to make things funny, but I really like to be alone, which is contradictory of being, out singing and playing. It's totally different when I'm on stage. When I'm on the platform, I am a completely different person. I am 100% comfortable, and it's a different lifestyle for me. But just to say a few things that I wanted to do that. And if you're my subscriber, consider yourself tagged. There is a couple of people that are newer that I don't know that they've done any tags. Maybe you have already done a get to know me tag, but this one's different, so I really want you to do it, everybody. But there's a new gal, Denise. She's new. She just posted a video yesterday with her friend Sandy, and I didn't write her name down. Let's Get Fit, I think I'm right, but I'll post that one below. And I would love to see Dorothy at Cupcakes and Curlers do this, and MissKalltheweigh, and Diane Corriette, and Susan W. And I could go on and on and on, but I want you all to have people that you can tag if you do it. So I'll quit. I'll quit. That was already 5. And 1 was added because, yeah. So there it is. Hope you all have a great day. And on Tuesdays, I think it's just going to be Talk to Me Tuesday, because it's not always going to be a tag. That's for sure, because that's too many tags. And I might go into detail a little bit more about my life story. I mean, people for years have told me I need to write it in a book, because it's unbelievable. The things that have happened, the sequence of things that have happened is unbelievable, really. But I think it's just going to be a Talk to Me Tuesday. And I hope this wasn't boring for you, and I hope you do the tag, and I hope you all have a great day. Love you. Talk to you later.